Happy Tuesday, Bison. So yesterday, Luke, his bread was not very delicious, and he was teasing with his brothers about getting married when he came to the awful realization that he would never have that opportunity. The thought also went through his mind about, well, what if one of the brothers didn't exist? Could he possibly become the second child? He went back upstairs to look out the vents, and he noticed that most of the families, you had blinds either open or thin enough that you could see through. It was just the Sports family house that had theirs completely blocked. So, chapter 11. Luke watched the Sports family house constantly after that. Before, he had just looked out the back fence in the early morning and late afternoon when he knew people were about. But he'd seen the face at 2 o'clock. Maybe the other kid knew the rhythms of the neighborhood too, and let his guard down only during times he considered safe. For 3 long days, Luke saw nothing. Then on the 4th day, he was rewarded. One panel of one of the blinds on an upstairs window flipped quickly up and down at 11 o'clock. The 7th day, the blinds in a downstairs window were left up in the morning. Luke saw a light go on and off at 9:07, 2 full hours after the last of the Sports family had left. A half hour later, the Sports family mother drove in her red car and stomped into the house. 2 minutes later, the blind in the downstairs window went down. The mother left immediately. The 13th day was unseasonably warm, and Luke sweated in his attic. Some of the Sports family's windows were left open, those still covered by the blinds. The wind blew the blinds back a couple times. Luke saw lights on in some of the rooms some of the time. In other rooms, as the day wore on, once he even thought he saw a glow of a TV screen. He had no doubts anymore. Someone was hiding in the Sports family house. The question was, what could he do about it?